Welcome back, boys and girls. We are getting ready to read chapter 22. As always, you can share your thoughts with your parent, your sibling, or your stuffed animal friend. Remember, you want to be thinking as you are reading. Is James making good choices? Are his friends helping? Do you think it's going to work? These are things you should be thinking as we read. Making predictions, confirming, or adjusting is training your brain to create that movie image in your mind. That is the best way to understand fiction, which is absolutely what James the Giant Peach is. It's a story for entertainment. So we're getting ready to read chapter 22. Before I start, I want you to pause this video and think about what happened so far in the world of James the Giant Peach. Pause it. And welcome back. Hopefully you did as I asked. You paused and thought about what you've read so far. So we're getting into chapter 22. Again, the earthworm is being used as bait to capture these seagulls that they plan on catching with this string of the web of the spider and the string that creates the silk in the silkworm. They want to use these almost like lasso the seagulls from the sky and tie them to the peach stem to lift that peach out of the water. So let's see if they're successful. So here we go. Chapter 22. In a few minutes, everything was ready. It was very quiet now at the top of the peach. There was nobody in sight. Nobody except the earthworm. On half of the earthworm, looking like a great, thick, juicy pink sausage, lay innocently in the sun for all the seagulls to see. The other half of him was dangling down the tunnel. James was crouching close beside the earthworm in the tunnel entrance, just below the surface, waiting for the first seagull. He had a loop of silk strings in his hand. The old green grasshopper and the ladybug were further down the tunnel, holding on to the earthworm's tail, ready to pull him quickly in, out of danger, as soon as Jane gave the word. And far below, in the great hollow stone of the peach, the glowworm was lighting up the room so the two spinners, the silkworm and Miss Spider, could see what they were doing. The centipede was down there too. Exhorting them both frantically to greater efforts. And every now and again, James could hear his voice coming up faintly from the depths, shouting, "Spin, silkworm, spin, you great, lazy, fat brute! Faster, faster, we'll throw you into the sharks!" "Here comes the first seagull," whispered James. "Keep still, earthworm, keep still. The rest of you, get ready to pull," he whispered. "Please don't let it strike me," begged the earthworm. I won't. Shh. Out of the corner of one eye, James watched the sea seagulls as it came swooping down towards the earthworm. And then suddenly it was so close he could see its small black eyes and its curved beak, and the beak was open, ready to grab a nice piece of flesh out of the earthworm's back. "Pull!" shouted James. The old green grasshopper ladybug gave the earthworm's tail an enormous tug, and like magic, the earthworm disappeared into the tunnel. At the same time, up went James' hand, and the seagull flew right into the loop of silk that he was holding out. The loop, which had been cleverly made, tightened just the right amount, but not too much, around the neck, and the seagull was captured. "Hooray!" shouted the old green grasshopper, peering out of the tunnel. "Well done, James!" Up flew the seagull, with James paying out the silk string as it went. He gave it almost 50 yards and then tied the string to the stem of the peach. "Next one," he shouted, jumping back into the tunnel. So here is a picture of the silk string being used to capture the seagull. Do you think he's going to be able to capture the rest of these the same way? Did he do a good job saving the earthworm from danger? Let's find out. "Up you get, earthworm. Bring up more silk, centipede." "Oh, I don't like this at all," wailed the earthworm. "It only just missed me. I even felt the wind on my back as it went swishing past." "Shh," whispered James. Keep still. Here comes another one. And they did it again, and again, and again. And the seagulls kept coming, and James caught them one after the other and tethered them to the peach stem. 100 seagulls, he shouted, wiping the sweat off his face. Keep going, they cried. Keep going, James. 200 seagulls. 300 seagulls. 400 seagulls. The sharks, as though sensing they were in danger of losing their prey, were hurling themselves at the peach more ferociously than ever, and the peach was sinking lower and lower and lower into the water. 500 seagulls! James shouted. Silkworm says she's running out of silk, yelled the centipede from below. She says she can't keep it up much longer, nor Miss Spider. Tell them they've got to, James answered. They can't stop now. We're lifting, somebody shouted. No, we're not. I felt it. Put on our seagull, quick. Quiet, everyone, quiet. Here's one coming now. This was 501st seagull, and the moment that James caught it and tethered it to the stem with all the others, the whole enormous peach suddenly started rising up slowly out of the water. Look out! Here we go! Hold on, boys! But then it stopped, and there it hung. It hovered, it swayed, and it went no higher. The bottom of it was just touching the water. It was a delicately balanced scale that needed only the tiniest push to tip it one way or the other. One more will do it, shouted the old green grasshopper, looking out of the tunnel. We're almost there. And now came the big moment. Quickly, the 502nd seagull was caught and harnessed to the peach stem, and then suddenly, but slowly, majestically, like some fabulous golden balloon, with all the seagulls straining at the strings above, the giant peach rose up, dripping out of the water, and began climbing towards the heavens. And that, boys and girls, is the end of chapter 22. How do you think the creatures in James feel knowing they are safe from the sharks? Know who you can talk to? That's right, your super cute stuffed animal friend. So turn to your friend and just ask them real quick. Did you like how James captured the seagulls? Do you think there was a different way to be saved from the sharks? And what do you think is going to happen next? These are just a few questions that you can ask yourself before we proceed with the next chapter. As always, on the PowerPoint slide, there is a few more questions to stop and ask. You can talk to your parent, your sibling, or your stuffed animal friend to make sure you truly understand that chapter. We're not much further away from getting to that quiz, so please play any of the videos again you need to make sure you understand what's going on. How are you feeling about this story? Do you like it? Have fun with this story. I know I am. So please stop the video and ask yourself those questions. But have fun. I love you. Bye.